For apparel shoppers, choosing the right size is crucial. If the size isn't clear, users might leave the site to find the information elsewhere, and many of them won't come back. Baymard's Apparel UX benchmark shows that 83% of desktop apparel sites and 87% of mobile apparel sites fail to provide sufficient sizing information, putting themselves at risk of users abandoning the site. I'm Christian Holst, co-founder of Baymard Institute, and today I'll cover 10 best practices based on Baymard's large-scale testing to ensure users have adequate sizing information on the product details page. While conventional sizes often vary widely from brand to brand, failing to include it at all will leave many users without the basic sizing information they rely on to make a product selection. For example, this apparel brand uses an unconventional sizing system. To help users understand the conversion, ShopBob displays the equivalent conventional sizes directly on the page with a link to more sizing details. For many users, numeric sizing is the standard for products like dresses, making it a familiar and crucial part of the shopping experience. For example, this dress on Amazon doesn't include numeric sizes, which can be an issue for those who are more familiar with their numeric size than with conventional sizes or measurements. Some users prefer measurements in centimeters, while others prefer inches. To make the sizing information helpful for everyone, it's important to include both options. For example, at Urban Outfitters, measurement sizes are provided in either inches or centimeters, allowing users to choose the measurement system they're most familiar with. Sites with international users should include size conversion information to ensure users don't have to leave the site to find it elsewhere. This European user easily found her US shoe size using the size chart on this Under Armour product page. Sites with international customers should make sure their size charts include both physical measurements and conversions to other sizing systems. Measuring yourself to find the right size can be tricky, especially for those who don't often buy apparel. That's why it's important to include measurement instructions along with the sizing information. Ideally, these instructions should include not just text, but also a human model image to help users see exactly where to take their measurements. For example, Adidas provides detailed instructions that show how to measure different parts of the body for accurate sizing. When sizing information was buried in a generic list for multiple product types, users often gave up before finding what they needed. To make size guides truly helpful, they should be tailored to each specific product type rather than a one-size-fits-all approach. The size guide on Next was specific to the brand of the dress the test user was considering, making it much more useful for her. Some sites make it difficult to find the size guide link by placing it too far from the size selectors or making it too subtle. To ensure users can easily find it, place the link close to the size selectors and make it prominent on the product page. In our large-scale European testing, this user missed the Size Info and Fit tab below the image gallery, which included a link to the size chart. If the link isn't placed near the size selectors, many users are likely to miss it. Clicking or tapping the browser back button should close the size guide and return users to the product page, and not the product list. On Disney Store, clicking back from the size guide overlay brings users to the product list, not the product page, which is where the vast majority of users will expect to be taken. Failing to meet users' back button expectations makes navigating size guides unnecessarily difficult. Even with detailed size charts and conversion info, some users may still feel unsure. Including a link to customer service or live chat in the size guide offers a direct way to address their questions, helping boost their confidence to purchase. For instance, LL Bean provides a link to live chat within the sizing overlay. Users who have further sizing questions or are especially concerned about fit have clear and easy access to the site's customer service. Providing the model's measurements and size worn alongside the human model image gives users additional context that they can use to determine their most appropriate size. This user on Adidas noticed the model's measurements just below the image gallery. He compared them to his own and used this information when selecting a size. Model measurements can offer valuable context to complement the size guide. Helping users find the right size is key to reducing frustration and preventing site abandonment. By following these best practices, you can ensure that your users have all the sizing information they need to make confident purchase decisions. These were some of the highlights from our research findings. We have much more detailed information on optimizing your sizing information, including over 100 product page UX guidelines in our research catalog. Go to baymard.com/research to learn more.